going on, guys? We are back with a more Dangan Ronpa. It's so hard not to say Ron Paul after I seen the jokes. But anyway, we are back with more Trigger Happy Havoc, and we are still in the investigation phase of the trial. So what, or not the trial, but of the chapter. And we need to find out more information, and let's talk to Byakuya before we leave this area. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in that case. In this case, excuse me, that murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's no one else, or there's nobody else. There's nobody else it could be. I was saying it right, but I just was refuting to read the rest of the sentence. I don't know why. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. It's like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. We already read about this, dude. He killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Show me, bro. What do you mean by that?
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. What the hell? Is there really proof of that? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really? Hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to
We're
play
busy. Leave us alone. Another emergency? What the hell's going on? What? Come on, man! Byakuya was about to take me somewhere.
Please.
Just calm down, Hina. What's going on? Alright, I'll talk to you in a bit. Let's see what Byakuya thinks of this emergency.
Such ignorance.
Such an annoying girl. Like, we were really onto something. Go get help from Mondo or somebody. God damn it.
Please.
Doggone it. We were really on to something, dude. An emergency? What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Man, fuck Toko. I'm about to go hang out with Byakuya. She was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Alright, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Unless Toko has like a second personality and just turns into Genocide Jack, which would be like ridiculous. I hope that's not the case, because that'd be too stupid. You guys are too slow. Calm down, Hina. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in the room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, to see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn off this fan, guys. I was wondering what was just offsetting my voice. Alright, so we are back. I'm sorry, I had to go turn off the fan because it was literally, I think, interfering with my commentary because I was hearing all kinds of wind and I didn't know where it was coming from. It was my fan. I'm like, oh god. I had to turn it off, but it's cold enough in this damn room as it is. So, we are back. Let's start it back off. It was weird, she said. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Hurry up and do it. Come on, Byakuya, man. We're gonna hang out with Byakuya if we can next time. We're gonna hang out with him, and then we're gonna hang out with Toko again, and then we'll hang out with, that's his room. This is Junko's room. Why are we here? This is Toko's room. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Why is she shaking? Why are you shaking? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from beyond the door, forcing a gasp out of me. Just like Mia.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Cause I'm Bryce. Bryce. Can you let Bryce in, girl? Let Bryce in.
Won't allow it.
Why?
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What the? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that about? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Oh my god, don't let it be true. Yo! Dude! What did I just say? This can't be, this better not be true. I basically said like a couple of minutes ago that she could have a damn one of those personality disorders and just turn into the Genocide Jack. I just said that because I thought of it. I wasn't trying to be real with it. I was just thinking of stuff, and this better not be real. Come on, dude. That's retarded. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she really think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? No, she is Genocide Jack, isn't she? Oh my fucking goodness, dude. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Dude, why am I calling all this? Why am I calling everything right now? Stop it. Stop it. I'm just really worried about her, huh? Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Byakuya, probably. You think you could ask her to come out of her room? I mean,
That's fine.
sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
Byakuya.
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya. I couldn't keep our promise. What? But don't worry, never again. What? Couldn't keep promise. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Hold on a second. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. Oh, whatever, Byakuya. You're in on it. He's in on it. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
God damn it, dude. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I heard to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking on toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in the front of a certain room. Library, I'm guessing? Yep. The library? Come on, let's go in. Ba-bum-bum. This is my jam in this game. Yo, this is my jam, dude. I gotta download this. Who got the soundtrack? Hey, hook me up. File share that shit, man. Peer-to-peer, P2P that shit. We need to check elsewhere. What about that door we could never go into? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. It all makes sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. I said flies. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Whoa! It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Oh man, dude. There's so many file stuff onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous. They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Basically the Illuminati. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Damn, dude, what can I look at? What's this? It's a desk lamp. It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I put it to get use. Nice, we got a Monokuma token. Monokuma. Graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Why are they in this school, for one thing? Why are all these investigative stuff, all these cases, all these files, all these photos, why are they in the damn school library? That's one thing I need to ask, if we can ask Byakuya. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Alright, let's look at this right here. It's a wooden box, it's empty. Although judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what that was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. It sounds like he's trying to build like an alibi. I don't know. Are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. That's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Fuck you. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, What you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. Hold on a second, you're saying you read all these documents more than once. But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and that is dusty. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows, aka Illuminati. My family is a member of that council. So you just told me that you're in the Illuminati. And I have within the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. It's solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. I've solved more than a few of those cases. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites, the Genocide Jack case. Yup. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. The second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save you surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and the higher ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one in the news, no one online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was almost certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
the culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Or maybe it was you, Byakuya. You read the case reports and everything. Nah, I'm just joking, Byakuya.
in other words...
That's right, and the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden among himself among the rest of us. Genocide Jack is really such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking among us right now.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little gang. Don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. What? Get the fuck out of here, man. I'll punch you in your nuts. I'll punch you in your nuts. That's what I'll do if you don't tell me. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Oh, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Murder cases of Genocide Jack, top secret. Oh my god, that's a big ass case report. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the crime of each scene has all been collected. Damn, scissors! What the hell? Well, let's read the stuff on the on the pages, it looks like one of the victims, Ken Harada, office worker. The murder took place in the parking lot of the victim's apartment complex. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds across his body, believed to have been inflicted with the same scissors that were attached to each of the victim. Yeah. Bloodlust, scissors, murdering. The scissors were used in the murder were apparently custom made with every pair. Seems to be the same material and construction. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds. Damn. He didn't mention that. Hey, that dude at the top right, he looks like Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima got killed, yo. Yeah, that ain't funny though. Ken Harada, Tetsuya Honda, Shoju Gaku, Takeshi Yoshida, Takeshi. There was no end to it. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Oh shit, not again. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. So the murder of Chihiro took place at night. Holy shit, the most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder, not multiple personality disorder.
So, in other words,
the key point here is that the culture may have a split personality. Never mind. I guess I was right. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So, I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file.
let's go.
Alright, we should be going soon. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Byakuya, wait! Oh, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, she's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. And to do that, there's something I have to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check out the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info. Okay. So there's a couple of things. I'm just automatically assuming that, what's her name? Toko is Genocide Jack because of her damn personality disorder. But that could be a fucking, they want you to think it's her because of what she said. Maybe they want you to think it's Toko based off of that. And then the way that Byakuya actually teamed up with us and told us all this information. I don't know. I don't think we should trust Byakuya right now. Byakuya? We should just see things through our own eyes right now. What up, Yamada? Fumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Miss Ludenberg says she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Ludenberg.
Well,
She refused to
would
tell me.
seem-
It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Okay, where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's this gonna be? Check out the boys' locker room. Whoa, what's that? A strange stain on the carpet. Looks like a boo-boo stain. What is that? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Alright, so let's not automatically assume that Toko's the killer. I think it would be wrong to do that. Because there's a side of me that feels like she is Genocide Jack, and then at the same time, like, we can't just go around pointing fingers because of what we just discovered. But I might be right, I don't know. This poster, that'd be too obvious though. That just felt too fucking obvious at this point. This poster is a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite fit the, it seemed to be in the, somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Boop-ba-doop-ba-boop-ba. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appeared on. Already examined the stain. Examined that. Anything else over here? What is this? Oh, that's the way out. Oh, it's the pool. Investigating. Well, what the hell? Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Ah, I got a Monokuma coin though. Anything else we can... Nope. Oh, nice. The area is so big, like it has multiple areas where you can examine and it'll zoom up. That's cool. It's a big ass swimming pool though. So the boys and girls locker room lead to the swimming pool. Anything we can locate here? Alright, there's something over here we can look at, I guess. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. I don't think there's anything we can look at over here. Nope. Swimming pool might become relevant later, but right now, I don't think there's anything in here. Alright, so let's leave the locker room. Let's go into the girls' locker room and see if we can talk with anybody in there. Damn it, Hifumi, move your fat ass. I'm trying to get through the door. Mondo's still here. Let's talk to Kyoko. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking,
However,
but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. What? Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. Like, but
so then,
what's more important than investigating and saving your fucking life? Let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body. Chihiro's handbook has been missing. Huh. Interesting. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. And before we examine that body, with all our fingers all over her body, we're gonna save the game, look outside, see if it's snowing. It's not snowing. We're gonna save the game, take a break, and once we come back, we'll be back with Ron Paul. No, Dangan Ronpa. So I'll see you guys very shortly for more.